see. Hi guys. How is everybody today? Did you guys like what Wendy did yesterday with the surprise pre-release of everything?
That's kind of fun. You know, we were feeling bad. I was feeling bad in my master class because everybody was asking if there was going to be a pre-order.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, we just can't get to another live. And then I was talking to Jean, and we said, hey, let's just drop everything into the live shop and then tell everybody about it being live. And that was great. A ton of you guys went to the live shop and bought. So that was really fun to see. In fact, some kits sold out. So I know one of the key kits sold out. Did anything else sold out? But are we getting a little low on quantities, or are we all right?
I think we're okay. Yeah,
Okay, good. We made a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ainsley, your makeup looks amazing today.
I wonder who did my whole entire look today.
That was so fun. It was like I was playing Barbies. Oh, turn to the side and show your braid and your cuff and everything. I love it.
Do you guys like cuffs? We were wondering if you guys like cuffs because we're not sure. But if you do, we're thinking about offering some in maybe a kit or something of that sort.
Yeah.
So that you guys can like do something fun like we did with this.
I really love the cuff thing. It with the dangle. I mean, cuffs are pretty, but I remember Mackie wearing them with like tons of dangly things down, and I'm like, oh my god.
And the nice thing is it doesn't pull on your earlobe.
Yeah.
With like, you know, like
So you
heavy
could go way
earrings.
heavier on
Yeah. Definitely. Karen says cuffs, yes. And Carmen likes them too.
Oh, good. Well, there you
could
go,
do some
Jean.
cuff kits.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
super fun.
And we have used them in production before, so I'm pretty sure we already have them. We just need to get them from the warehouse.
That's
Yeah.
good. And if we don't, we need to continue production on them.
And yes, Puggy, ear cuffs.
Yeah, Mackie, you wanted cuffs for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, Claudia's asking if they're comfortable.
Yes, this is very comfortable for me at least because you just adjust it to your size. Since it's the solid brass, it's going to be really malleable and bendable and also like light feeling.
Yeah, and this particular one has a punched hole in it, so you can dangle whatever you want from it.
And she just dangled,
This is
from
Dancing Meadows.
Dancing Meadows necklace earring kit.
Jean, are there Dancing Meadows left?
Yes. Yeah.
There's a few Dancing Meadows left, guys. If you want to go on the live shop, it's not going to be featured today, but that earring, and then we just switched it over to a cuff.
Yep.
And that earring goes with, for anybody new, the earring pair goes with that kit, the Dancing Meadows. Love it. So,
Seems like everybody is just like, yes.
loving
Yes,
cuffs.
everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and that's smart. Linda said she can't wear pierced earrings anymore, so she would totally love cuffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what?
You know,
and
'cause,
I
like,
probably would too.
For
because-
heavier earrings,
yeah.
right?
Because it's just like my holes have stretched all the way down to the bottom of my earlobes.
You can get them restitched up. You know, like what people with gauges
Wait,
do?
you just said a no word. Stitched. I have white coat syndrome.
That sounds like too much work to me.
But
We'll do cuffs or cuff-ons.
it is true. So are you going to feature this paint kit again, right?
Yes, we're gonna re-feature the paint kit from last time.
Because it was so huge.
Yeah,
and we
which
didn't get
is
around to
our
everything.
and our rainbow iridescent paint kit, and then our jewelry kit as well. Was that rainbow iridescent or was it something else? Yeah. Both
Well, I
are.
mean, we called it something else. It was
Just
called.
iridescence.
Well, what do we
Like that.
call it? I can't remember what we called it.
The pink kit.
Damsel wings.
Yes,
Oh, you
that's
mean
what
the-
I was trying
you're
to
talking
remember.
about the,
Yes.
The jewelry,
The jewelry
collection.
kit.
Yes.
The big
And
one.
how are we on that? You can look in the live shop. Are we on a countdown on the damsel wings? Where is it?
Nope. Right here.
Okay, good.
We've got good quantities of that, so we can feature that again
Okay.
for sure. And I did a layout on that.
Oh
so we can
wait,
show
is that
it.
the main picture? We need to
No.
put. Oh,
That one
that's the
is-
main.
It's
step.
she was hovering
It's just
over
if you
it.
hover over it, it changes.
What are you gonna start with today?
I think we should start with your fabulous bracelet, like a sneak peek.
The Fern Frolic.
Yes.
Okay, that looks really good with that.
And then we
necklace,
can go into our
You
paint
painting?
party. Yeah, because I really want them to see this because it's super fun and super pretty. So let me just switch over the cameras so you guys can see. Look at this, guys. Look at this bracelet. Which, if you guys got one of my design mixes last time, it was the mermaid one that I did. Mermaid
look at
fountain.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
pull out the set list from.
You'll
from
have
Wednesday.
another one of these, this copper branch, but painted. So you could do the same kind of technique with anything.
Oh yeah, for sure. That one's loaded with filigree.
This one feels
Yes.
very mid-century to me for some reason.
Does it?
Yeah, I think maybe
Oh.
it's because of that element. You know, the different ironwork or
Yeah.
metalwork that you would see.
Yeah. I felt very foresty, like forest. Obviously, I call it Fern Frolic, but I felt like, yeah, I was
Yeah,
just like
it is
in the
very
middle of the
foresty.
forest with like.
I love
branches
these
and
little
vines.
glued in sparkles.
Yeah.
Also, this would look so amazing painted. Like this
I know.
this behind here with colors. So maybe you guys can use some of our techniques from today and then have like a painted background on this filigree back here.
Yeah.
Love
That's
that
how you could
gorgeous.
stack that with lots of other bracelets too.
Oh, let me put the code up here. Before I forget.
Hey, Ainsley, what do you think about, after you talk about that for a minute and you leave the code up for a minute, what do you think about switching things up for 2 seconds and doing your wisteria pools?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because I like the idea of after you've done the wisteria pools, everyone can think about how they would paint it with the rainbow iridescence.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's like a little bit later, and then you're like, oh yeah, you could paint it with the rainbow iridescence. But wouldn't this one be cool to?
Yeah, it would be because we don't normally take that into consideration.
I know.
But there is a lot of natural brass in there, which would be perfect for that.
I know. I think so too. Can you put that on your wrist again?
Mm-hmm.
And your nails. Wow.
It actually matches pretty well because of the purple.
I know. I love them.
My lovely bracelet indentation from when it got like squished in like my coat and I was sleeping with it.
Oh, you don't ever take that one off?
I usually don't take my bracelets off.
They're so comfortable.
Yeah, I don't even notice them.
That looks awesome. And you'll come back to that when you're
Yep.
just gonna describe the
Connie's
assembly.
asking how long this bracelet is in its current form.
Well, with the extender on it, it goes all the way out to like 9 inches. And you can always add more.
Yep.
And I was thinking, I didn't do it, but I was thinking what I would probably do is just take a little bobble and stick it on the end.
I basically could wear this at the tightest, so you guys have a lot of room. I can't do it myself though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of extra inches there.
Yeah.
Does
And
everyone know how to order?
oh,
I'm
good
wondering.
call. Is that in the comments? Can
It
you
should be.
paste that, Jean,
Okay,
in
I'll make a
a
pinned
pin
comment.
comment?
Did it not do it this time?
You know what? It's in the description, but we always also do a
Okay.
pinned comment. So
Right.
Might as well
I'll do
describe
that.
it.
Yes.
While the fern is up there, you might as well describe how to do it.
Yeah, so guys, for our new system, if you're not familiar with it yet or you just need a quick review of how it works, we are going to have codes at the top of the screen. You'll see currently we have the cart 100 in the quotation marks. That is an example of like whatever you should comment if you're trying to purchase whatever is inside these quotation marks. It's most likely going to be like cart 101, cart 102, cart 103. Don't worry about like if it's capital or not, but make sure you're getting cart space that. after you comment that, you'll have to go into Facebook Messenger and continue to finish out your checkout process there. Do not message us whatsoever. Don't message us with any of your concerns through the Facebook Messenger app. We won't see them, and it might mess up your cart purchasing, like, what's the word?
Experience.
Yeah, experience.
Workflow.
Yeah, workflow. Yes.
And the email, the customer support
Yep.
email. If
Yep.
you need any help, you can comment on the live.
Yes.
Sawyer's on.
Yes.
And then you can also email at live shop. But pretty much it's been, I
Yep.
think everybody's had a good
Yep.
experience.
So if
Just don't
you're-
type rando things.
Don't type
your
in.
cart.
Do not type in the Messenger app. Don't. Yeah, for us when
know
you're
what I always
messaging
think
us,
of?
because it'll mess it up.
You know what I always think of when you say that is in the first Mummy, and when Evie is opening the book, and he's
not
like,
open the book."
do not read from the book, do not read from the book. So just
Yeah.
follow the prompts
Yep.
in Messenger.
Yep.
But it's pretty easy.
You're just pressing. You're just pressing buttons in there, not typing. Don't worry about typing.
Yeah.
And then if you have issues and you're here with us live, you can ask us just in our chat. Or if you want to ask us questions anywhere else, it would have to be at Live Shop at Vantage so that we can actually help you with that.
Hey Jean, are our BFFs on there?
Well, there's lots of BFFs on here, yes. For
Okay,
sure.
so is anybody saying things that we need to
Yeah.
respond to?
So Peggy is wondering what size your wrist is.
She has a tiny peanut wrist.
Little, right?
Yeah, I don't think we have a.
6 inches. I don't know.
Yeah, she probably has a
Maybe
6 inch
6
wrist.
inches.
I don't know. I have one of those, like how you tell like how thick or thin boned you are
Yeah.
is by your wrist. And if you have a gap, you have a slight frame.
Guess what? I don't even have a gap.
If you have if it's touching, it's like average. If it is not, if you can't touch, then you're slightly more thick boned.
Yeah, that
But
would be
it-
thick boned for me.
Well, you can touch, so you're average.
Does that go with
Yeah,
thick-headed?
you're average.
But it can change. So you could have like you could be thin boned up top, and that works for your wrist. But like you might have thick ankles. Like
It's me.
Thick
Little
thighs.
wrist, big.
yeah, but that's like a little like hint into your skeletal structure if you guys are ever wondering.
And we
Cute.
have lots of people watching, people that ordered yesterday.
Oh, good. Thanks for
And-
ordering yesterday. That was so fun to see all those orders popping in.
If you want to swap me for a minute, I'm just going to check on YouTube. Oh, maybe mention anybody that might
Yes.
be watching
So
on YouTube.
anybody on YouTube, the codes and all of that jazz won't work for you. So either hop to our Facebook Live, or you can stay in there and just go to our shop to shop because everything is currently live. And then you can follow along with our demonstrations. But either way works. Just whatever you like.
Good call on the YouTube.
Yeah. Fortunately, Instagram did not work again today, so I have to look more into that.
That's okay. Most people that are on Instagram are also on Facebook.
Yep.
Here's this too.
Okay.
That's kind of the broad view.
This, guys, is Wisteria Pools. And it is a limited one. So this is going to be our only mix for today. So
Oh, Monica.
do keep that in mind.
Monica said she didn't want to miss that bracelet.
It's an amazing bracelet.
Well, I think everybody knows that these are limited quantities.
Yep. Well, this is like our special one because this is extra loaded for you guys. So it's a higher price point because it is extra loaded. Like tons of Swarovski settings, all of that jazz. Let me do a layout for you guys in 1 second. Just gonna give you a little pass through of this.
I'm going to bring this, now that you're smaller. Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to do a layout, and we're also going to, as Wendy suggested, talk about what we could do with paints with this kit.
We still need to change the product number?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, sorry.
So, Ainsley, if you want to grab any of these finished pieces from the kit, you can see which one you would like to put on all of your pieces, or there's also some in there.
Yes. Okay. Look at this, guys. Isn't this fun? It's a cute little frog and lotus flower and lily pad. This, personally, I would make into a choker. I think it'd be really cute. That or it'd be a really great bracelet. And it's super easy to bend, so you could just do it with your hand, basically.
Yeah, and you know what I've done in that piece with that piece? I know it's kind of almost a sin to cut things. People think it's almost a sin to cut things apart, but I believe
yeah, a
you
lot
should
of people
use things
cut it.
how you need. And I would make 3 pieces out of that. I would do the lily pad, I would do the frog, and then I would do the lotus.
Yeah, that'd be
All in
really
3 different
cute.
pieces. Gorgeous. I have also taken just the frog off, and I've used the whole lily pad configuration, and I've bent this lily pad like this. I don't really want to do too much. Oh, where'd that go?
That's
Here
right
it is.
here.
I've done this type of thing where it bends over onto that, so it feels more of like a pendant.
Peggy is wondering if we can back out a little bit more so we can see more of the items.
Yeah, I was just about to do that because it's...
Great minds think alike.
Well, and also Ainsley's an encroacher. She likes to work at the bottom of the screen. I do the same thing. Mackie
Well,
is,
it's hard because this is so big.
I know. Mackie is always.
And I worry about it going behind this tough stuff in the top area.
Yeah. Get it. Mackie's always pulling my my stuff up onto the screen. Yeah, because look, you
There
were
we
missing
go.
all the crystal. I know, Cindy, isn't that long piece just gorge? Love that so much. So what was your inspiration for this one?
I just kind of went with the flow, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just started with some greens and I was like, where do I want to go with this after I added the greens? And then I just kind of like, sometimes I start with like a photo to be inspired by, but this time it was very much so like I just, wherever the wind took me.
The name. Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, I'm
After
obsessed
you
with the
got it done,
name.
you're like,
Yes.
oh.
I was like, I just love Wisteria in the first place because it's just stunning and gorgeous.
Well,
But-
a kind of a fun thing to note is that Jean and Mackie have been diligently working on next week's paint set. In fact, Mackie's right over there on the other side of the studio, and there is a paint set, hint hint, that will have the word pools in it.
Yes.
So she's got this incredible technique she's working on with resin. So we'll be doing resin next week in the paint set.
I wonder
Ooh,
if you love-
Ainsley, wow, that's fun. I know I was late. Because the screen over here is
it's
late.
a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I wonder if you love Wisteria because of the Galena Library fireplaces.
Maybe.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Grant Park.
I
Ainsley,
just like anything.
Can I also show something that I've done in the
Mhm.
past that's really awesome? I have put this on the wings and made just this incredible piece. Hung that together.
Ooh, yeah.
I kind of put it up there in the picture because I wanted to show people that they could layer with that. You can even put it all the way under and hang it from, like another thing I've done is I've had it go under the wings and hung it from the tail through that. Look at that too.
Ooh, I really like that, especially if you add like the drops like this.
Yes.
And then it's like madness. That's like a really expensive necklace.
I know.
Oh, let's look over here and I'm gonna find some stuff that I would want to use color-wise.
Whoa, Peggy, where did you get that rose icon? That is so cute. Peggy was saying that rose is gorge. Oh yeah. Show the rose because you know what? That is a vintage piece and
Yes.
it's soldered on, and you normally can't get it like that. It has to. It's either soldered or riveted. What is it?
It looks soldered because there's no rivet in there.
Yeah.
And there's a hole. You can, guys, you can put a bead through here too.
Ooh, would love that.
A little bead because there is that hole right there. If I can get it to focus, yeah, you can see it goes through. So you can easily wire that into there, and you can drop like whatever color you want in there.
And it's got a loop for hanging. So this is not just a rose. This is like a rose. And something that's really cool about this is that this is like a $15 piece, and look up what everything else that you get. So that's like 1/4 of the price of the full wisteria pools is that. And I'm talking about just the way it is, but once you incorporate it into a
Yeah.
necklace, wow.
You could enamel that. There's so many things you could do. I would probably hang it sideways, personally.
You know
That'd
what?
be
For
fun.
this kit, I
That'd be super
really let me get this to pop up. What was done with this butterfly, like the painting, I think would look really good if this technique was used somewhere in here. Like maybe this color, that kind of coloring on this guy,
Love that.
or maybe on the wings that we have here, or even the dragonfly that we have.
Well, those dragonfly wings that you put in is this one. You can show
Yep.
that technique too.
Also can do that. This right piece inside of this earring is the dragonfly wing. So you can tell if I flip it around. And so you can do that with whatever, it honestly looks really good in here too, like the colors do. Okay. Swarovski, super cute butterfly. I love these, no matter what. They look really good, especially with like cute little drops and such. Ooh, actually, I think I would do, I'll move this stuff out of the way. I would do this, paint it somehow, have this from the top, and then have these as two little tendrils hanging down. And maybe a chain that drops down and has like a drop.
Hey Ames, can that paddle part, can that slip up through, is that hole big enough or is that too thick? The paddles that you have in the set?
Too
the
thick
dragonfly,
for
does it
what?
fit through the dragonfly or no?
You mean like this?
Yeah,
This? Oh,
does that fit?
yeah, it does.
What? Look at that. You could stack
Could be the
beads.
body.
And then you could stack beads and that could be and then you put that on last. Like, I was thinking like this. You could make this, you could stack beads on here, which would not come off there. And then it would be right up here. And then you'd have a full, like, dragonfly.
That would be
Do
cute.
any of these? No.
I don't think there are any
You
of
need a
these.
bigger
You would
hole.
have to have a larger hole like this butterfly is.
Yeah, but let's just do a
You could glue it on there too, though.
fake
If
thing.
you just wanted it to be
Like,
just the body.
look at that, how pretty that would be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Also this super cool piece where it's like purpley and silvery. And depending on which side you're looking at. These.
Well, what do you
Gorgeous.
think, Ames? Should we, since we have so many packs to cover today, should we move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
All right. We have 24 of these, which is very unusual. Normally we have 10 or
23.
12. 23, sorry guys. 23 of these. So when they're gone, they're gone.
But less now though, because a bunch of people bought them.
Oh, yeah,
yesterday.
not 23
people are
left.
asking what this is. This looks like
Vintage. It's a vintage glass.
Yeah.
And it's a channel set. And it's like, mid-century. But they did jade glass back in the day. And they tried to emulate a lot of the stones. There's some lapis ones and carnelian ones that we have, but this is art glass. So love that. And you can see, these are fun because you can see a little bit of the corrosion and age on the side. And so we always paint those. Some
it's
don't
really
have any
pretty.
corrosion, but I love the corrosion.
It's what makes it authentic.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
It
well,
earned it.
There's obviously so much more in this one too, but we
Mm-hmm.
can't talk about everything.
I know.
There's so much to go through.
What are you going to do? Are you going to paint now or what? What do you think?
Should we do another drive-by of the kit, or?
I think
Let's
that
see.
maybe
Which
we can
kit?
paint and break it up a bit.
Oh, the paint kit. I was thinking Mackie, oh wait, where's the solid brass kit that we introduced? Let me go grab some of those.
Oh, yeah. that would be a
Because
good one.
you could, let's paint on those. Have
Yeah.
fun. You can
I'm
even
gonna
do,
pop
like,
up
some pretty
the
drops.
paint set, the rainbow iridescent paint set on screen for you guys, and then I'm gonna.
There should be a paint mat right under.
There is. I'm just gonna put these up there for them to see first.
We'll go through that one too once you do that.
Okay. I'll lay them out in a second. We're just gonna transition. Oh. There's one right beneath it.
That's what I was trying
Yeah.
to tell you. There's one right under.
Hey, we're getting pretty efficient, aren't we, Jean?
Yeah, always do that. Is just stick it right underneath.
Wouldn't you guys love to just, okay, so that did happen to me. So I was gonna show you, where's that little jade glass piece? Oh, I took it over.
Would you guys be loved if I have a low setting heat tool on over here?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all, because everybody's gonna be happy about that, Mackie.
Yeah, they're gonna love it.
Ainsley, do you wanna show my actual jade piece? So, the jade that they made, they always try to emulate this, but we've done this with resin in the past, which is really cool. But this is what they always did in art glass, and I was saying, wouldn't it be cool if you found some jade? And guess what? I found that. That's a 10 karat gold jade ring.
This is probably worth a lot of money.
I
Because
found
when
it
I was in
for
China,
$1.
my I bought some jade earrings there, and they're like just like tiny,
Yeah.
and you know everything's a little bit cheaper over there.
Yeah.
They're still $40.
Yeah, for the tiny jade earrings.
Yeah, for the tiny jade earrings.
But I was just thinking, wouldn't it be fun
And
to just come
The
over?
place was like known to be reputable and fair pricing too.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I love jade. So
Me too.
We'll have to emulate the jade gemstone again one of these days.
And did you know that in China, instead of rings, how they would get married is the husband and wife would wear jade bracelets. Yeah.
Love it. I have a Peking glass bracelet. Morning. Hey.
Oh, this lady's so tired she woke up.
Hey, Mosey. Guess what, you guys? Mo just woke up. Tell me that Mackie is not so spoiled.
11:29.
11:30.
How was that little nap, Mo? From last night till this morning.
Okay, now we're gonna pop up the filigree pack. Is it this variety
the
pack?
solid
brass
brass.
pendant / charm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid brass pendant charm pack.
Now that is up there. Let me get my paint off screen, then I'm gonna dump it out and we're gonna do some fun painting.
It's gonna be really fun to paint the solid brass today because last week or Wednesday.
Yeah, you got a lot of art metal in that
hot
one.
metal and natural brass. So it's gonna be really fun to see some of these techniques. I mean, they're gonna look very similar because we did have quite a bit, like this one right here, the solid
Yeah.
brass. I'll lay this out for you. That one is solid brass.
And the centerpieces.
Yeah, and also these earrings are solid brass, and this one was solid brass. Actually, there's quite a bit of solid brass on here. I'll just put these up in the corner. Sorry about my reach.
No, you're fine.
And then I love these. Now, Ainsley's never played with this yet, so this is going to be her first time
Yep.
doing the drip drop.
I've not done it yet, and I was not paying attention the other day. I was like half paying attention. I don't know what I was preoccupied with. I was doing something for.
Well, the one main thing that we can remind everybody of is pairing the metallic with the color.
Yeah.
And then you can't go wrong. So I'm going to lay these out for you, pairing the metallics with your color, and I'll show each. And we usually put them in an order. And then it's kind of like you can't go wrong there. Oh, this mulberry is not part of the kit.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. The mulberry was not part of the kit. I had it over here because I was doing another technique last night. So
okay.
that was my fault. There you go. Now this is in order that you put it on, and it's usually metallic first. So I'm just gonna give Ainsley the hints that I gave, and I'll go over here and I'll co-paint with you.
Okay. I think I want to start with this piece
That was a good call.
because we have a lot of cool detail in this.
You know what
So
I did
will
with that one
this-
yesterday during my master class? I put resin only over that little dome.
Oh.
I wonder if it's right here.
Will this variety pack be
think
different
so.
every time?
Yes, but
Yeah, this is-
similar.
It's random, but
It's random.
Similar pieces, but not. They won't be the
Representation.
same.
Yeah, you won't have
Built
same
by
quantities.
weight.
You'll probably see a lot of repeats though, especially
Okay.
if you bought multiple packs.
Yeah, so if you'll find earrings then.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a random scoop. So Mackie she did not curate these to be, gosh, I wish I could find that little resin piece that I did like that, Ains.
Did you set it maybe back here?
That's okay. Let's have a new experience. We don't always have to have an older experience. But all I did was put a resin dome on that,
Okay, yeah.
and it was really fun.
It probably looked like some sort of setting.
It did.
Yeah,
was really
especially
cool.
if you like painted the sides. That would look really cool with just like black.
Do you want to put that all the way up close to the other leaf and a little to the left? Perfect. Love it.
Awesome. A lot of people bought this pack from the live shop last night.
So good.
They'll be able to see what you can do with it. Lots of ideas.
Nice. Now, Ainsley, I'm going to shake and I'm going to prep for you.
Okay.
So you can
Let me
just
find
dump.
the pokers. Here you go.
Okay. Oh yeah, look how fun it is. You can make a cute little shape with your wire or a long head pin and make something like that so you don't lose it.
These ones are super long, so they're easy to find. We do have a place for them too. Oh, did you poke this one?
I didn't. I shook it. So you can poke. I'll shake, you poke.
You gonna hand me a paper towel?
Monica says, I ordered this pack last night, but now it's laid out. I need another one.
Uh-huh. For sure. Well, it's loaded. I mean, these are like, there's almost 30 in them. So it's like $1 a piece. It's crazy.
Lots of good ones in there.
Lots of good ones. You know, you're going to get some blanks, some drops, some...
Also, you can do that beautiful bronze finish as well on these, so that Mackie demoed a few weeks back.
Yeah.
So lots of possibilities.
All right, Ainsley, why don't you hand me those? Here, I'll just take this and you can go ahead and start with those.
Okay.
And then I'll get these tips cleared for you. This is going to be a pull. Yeah, leave that up there.
Yeah, I just
I know
want,
it's
I naturally want
so hard.
to.
I know, it's so hard to work on screen. So you're going to start with the white gold. So pull the white gold up in the center.
Okay.
And maybe like 2 drops of each of these. Let me see, how big is that? Yeah, maybe 3. That's a good one. Now topaz next.
In the center?
Right on top. You're going to make a pool. You're just pulling it up. That's good.
Did we give a background on this piece, or is it just like a regular piece? Why does it look so good?
I know, it's so pretty, isn't it?
It's just one of
Go
our,
ahead and,
it's one of our stampings.
Now that one is iridescent
Yeah.
violet. Just put a couple right on top of it. You're just making a big pool.
The master toolers that made these,
Phenomenal.
such
Well, it's the turn of the
such
century.
skill.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Oh, I do that all the time. All the time. Sometimes it
flying.
makes me have to paint the other things I spill it on. Oh, I only do a tiny bit of that one because it's so dominant. But if you want it to be really pink. Okay.
Ainsley, you probably have somewhat of an appreciation for that, for what it goes into making a dimensional piece because of the ones that you've designed before in CAD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it the saying?
We were just talking about what
Tooling.
kind of skill the master toolers must have had to create these stampings.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No kidding.
Whatever color you want to be dominant, and we'll stop right there after the verdigris. Now the technique is you just take it
And swirl it.
sideways. So it's sideways like you're you're scraping it and
this?
just bring it to where you want. Yeah, drag that oil slick. And you're blending the colors but keeping them kind of separate too.
Right.
And this is like your fun art form right here. And I like to use tons of the side of my pen. Like I would almost bend it so that you could just go like that, you know? That is so pretty. And then at the end, what I always did was just go back in with a color that I felt like I was missing.
Well, Monica said, I was digging through my stash last night so I can try the technique for the
Oh,
master
good.
class yesterday.
Oh, good. And you want to pop at those bubbles. You can use the tiny edge of the paper towel, or you can use your pen.
I think maybe paper towel in this instance. It's not wanting to come with the.
Yeah. Are you super happy with this look, or do you think you're going to add some more color?
I like what it's doing so far. I would like maybe a little bit more iridescent
Violet? That's exactly
Yeah.
what I was going to do. You tell we're related. You know, it would be beautiful if you put iridescent violet in the very center and let it pool out.
Ooh, yeah, I
That'd
like
be
that
super
idea.
fun. Huh. I love your hair, Mac.
Really?
Yeah, so cute. You should wear it pulled
It is really cute.
Yeah.
She
What
also
the
has it
heck?
on the side.
Thank you.
And she never wears her hair on the side anymore.
I will do it more again.
Yay.
Don't you love it when you're just like randomly pull your hair up and it works like really
It's always
well?
the best that
You're
way.
like,
Okay,
Don't even try.
we're gonna do the iridescent violet, and we're just gonna drop her in the center.
Do you need me to? Okay, so the reason we're clearing the tip, guys, is because we're under the studio lights, but not just this, it's doing its job when it seals back up because it's resinous paint that's super permanent. And so feel super happy when you the tip clogs.
that's a good tip. Peggy says, I do a burst of air to pop the bubbles.
Oh,
So maybe blow on it or she uses
one of those
a little heat tool or like, what kind? Do you use like compressed air or do you
That
like
would be
blow on it?
wouldn't it be cool
With
to
a
use
straw
use
or-
compressed air on this to swirl? Actually,
Ooh.
Ainsley,
Yes,
blow
you
on
could
it and
do
see what
a-
it does.
Like you could do a straw too.
You want me to
Like,
get you a
know
straw?
That like
Yeah,
how you
let's
make
do a straw.
The pattern.
I love that, Jean. Time to get Ainsley a straw.
Yeah, because that way it would be hard for me to blow on it from here. That was my only concern with that.
And that would be cute. That would be cool anyway because you can direct the pattern.
Here's two different
New
kinds of straws.
technique.
One giant one, and then one very focused
Okay,
one.
we'll try the.
Someone wants
Giant
to see my
one.
hair.
Someone wants to see Mac. Here, I'll have you sit down. It's great.
Sawyer said it looks like I woke up at 6 a.m. and have a coffee and a cigarette in my hand and walking out on the lawn telling what the
It's
telling the gardeners what to do.
It's a mix between like 1960s bouffant and Gibson girl.
It's cabaret
Yeah.
hair.
Don't mind me as I'm just trying to get my angle
I
in
just need
here.
a choker necklace. Velvet choker necklace.
Oh wait, you're like revealing the pattern in there. too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and Ainsley, if you don't like a color as much, like look how pretty that is. You should just let that settle. But if you don't like, if it has more color, show how you can take the edge of
And soak
the
it up.
paper towel and
So
just kind of let it
We have
wick.
a lot of the verdigris right here,
Mm-hmm.
so we can just soak her up a little bit. She's a little tacky because she's been drying.
Yeah.
Is there a way to prevent it burping up color when we poke it? What does that mean?
Burping up color. When you poke the bubble?
Like
No, I don't
changing
think
it?
so.
Like I think it will always change.
It fountains up.
Yeah.
Like if you have a bubble, it'll what's underneath will fountain up. The air will pull it up, and it's
yeah.
a cool effect.
Yeah.
But
Well, all the paint's like rushing into the negative space.
Yes.
That's why the bubble
There's a
creates.
scientific reason.
yeah, so what you could do is you could let it pop naturally. You can leave bubbles in. I don't know, there's a lot of different
Lucine
things.
says the carbon monoxide, which she probably means carbon dioxide, from your exhale will pop bubbles. I always do an open mouth, like ha,
Whoa.
type of blow that works better than pursed lips blowing for me. Interesting. I love everybody's different
I think that is
techniques.
really cool.
I'm
So,
just soaking up a lot because I really want to pull our pattern through, and it's doing something really cool.
oh, when you
Oh, I
poke the
love
hole
it.
in the bottle. So she probably means like
Oh,
when you are
Poke the hole before you
unclogging
shake.
it. Yes. Yeah.
Unclog it before you shake.
it. Yes.
then you won't have the paint bubble up because it creates some pressure in there.
This is turning out really pretty. I love the straw technique with this.
Yeah,
Wow,
me
look
too.
at
Let's
that,
do that.
guys.
Let's do the straw technique on this.
Yeah,
That would be so fun.
I really like how that's come out.
Here's your pin and you can pull it. I'll do it for you while you set up for your next one. Let's get that over here. And that's gorgeous. We'll let
Yeah,
that dry.
I know.
Oh wait,
Lucine,
I want
it
to keep
always
it on screen,
changes-
sorry.
It always changes your words when you're typing, doesn't it?
Yeah. It really does, and I find that really annoying. It will, like, for me, it won't even be wrong half the time, and it'll be like, I'll say, like, in, and it will just change to on when it's supposed to be in.
It
know how-
always changes Xavier to caviar. I'm typing it.
So you know how you type your friend's name in and then they change the spelling and you're like, yeah, you know my friend's name?
Yeah.
What are you going to, what are you going to do on this one? Sorry.
I'm going to do a line across of it and pull it up so that it's just a little bit.
Oh, I love that idea. Let's take
poke
out
her.
the verdigris
Yeah.
and copper and let's use the other lapis and
colors.
hematite.
Oh, Monica says that type of blowing on the bubbles in resin works well too. I
Oh,
think she's
good.
referring to the
Poking
ha,
bubble.
the ha.
The ha-ha.
Yeah.
It's like the same kind of breath as in like National Treasure. You know when they're blowing on the back of the
To get something to open?
no
Is there
no.
like a
So you know
Oh, yes.
you know when they're
On the
like
back of
doing
the-
the map on the back of the Declaration of Independence or whatever,
Yeah.
and he was gonna like blow dry it, and she's like, nah, don't blow dry it. I actually know what to do with these documents. And they like get really close and
That's
do
the
the
woman,
like.
right? She's gonna know.
And
I
then it
love
goes
that
out.
kind of movie. Do you guys like treasure movies?
Which one is-
like
Which
Indiana
one did you put down
Jones or
first?
National
The gold
Treasure.
and then the topaz.
Nice.
And I'm going in with the blue, but
I'm
I
wondering
do.
if it's because I grew up with boys that I like all the adventure
Yeah,
movies.
I
Ainsley,
like-
I'm gonna
I
have
like,
the
like,
funnest. Oh, yeah.
Promise
And then
one,
here's the
like
violet.
movies.
Are you gonna shake it up and do blue and violet?
Oh yeah.
should we? But do we want to do
Take a
this
little bit.
darker one? 'Cause we haven't used
when
it yet.
you use the topaz,
We
if
can
you
do
want
this
the
on the
oil
edge.
slick, you'll want to pair it up with its. Did you
Metallic.
do the white gold yet?
No.
You can try that one. Because you want to pair it up with a metallic.
Monica likes those types of movies too, so I'm in good company.
Nice.
Nice. And then are you gonna do any violet and pink in this one or no?
Let's do a little bit of violet, but not
pink.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how you pull this one. It's like my favorite part. And are you using lapis and hematite?
I'm
at
gonna
all,
do
or
that
at the
at
end?
the end so we can concentrate it on the edges.
Love it.
I'm just gonna
Wait,
change the
Ainsley, I'm
angle.
curious about something. Can I try something for you? To see if this makes your life any easier. This might be super, super fun.
I think it will make it easier.
Okay, show what I did, and then
She just bent it to be an L, so I can just go like this instead of like doing an awkward
I was thinking
wrist.
about that all day yesterday when Mackie was breaking her wrist. Sorry, Mac. I didn't do it for you, but did it for Ainsley.
So you probably just didn't want to interrupt her and get the.
I
The
bent the
evil
head
stare.
pin so there was more satisfaction.
Mom-daughter evil stare.
What are you doing? I can do it, Mom. Oh, Ainsley, is that a lot more gratifying?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's so much easier than
someone
twisting
was
my
saying
wrist.
that you should try to blow the colors into each of the sections of the leaf.
Oh, we could do that on a different one. Or they can do that. Because we already did it. Oh, you know what? Actually, why don't you use the hematite and the lapis in the center and then blow it into
Yeah.
the...
I
That's
think
what they
that's
were
what-
saying?
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Like not the
Yeah.
whole thing, but
Yeah,
like
we
once
could
you
do
have it
the
covered,
Love
do it in
it.
the
you
center
could
instead.
direct- She was just saying you would be a fun idea to direct some color into
can use
each of
that
those
still.
sections.
Yeah. I love it. I love this rainbow iridescent paint set with these solid brass packs. I'd probably buy 50. At least 50. So that would be 2 packs, right? And then you'd have so many things to play with. Also, we have our natural brass. We've got this one.
Yeah, our Mega Raku.
You
which
guys
works
remember
so well
this
with
pack?
this.
I could put that up for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think we were gonna show
think it's at the top.
sandwiching the pieces
Oh, yeah.
today with that one, right?
The mega. Oh gosh, where? Wait, did
think
we
it's at
change
the
the
top.
name of it to Natural
It
Brass?
says like variety.
Try-
Variety Pack Natural Brass Findings? No.
No, I think it's towards the top.
Is it?
Yeah, like really close. Yeah, assorted blanks, random
Got
design
it.
mix.
There we go. And that's sitting underneath Ainsley. But I'll put it over here. All right, let's see that. Let's do that blowing technique. That's
Oh,
gonna be
Kathy
so
says-
pretty.
Love this technique. Would never have thought of stacking the colors. Thank you.
Well, that was Mackie.
Oh,
She
that's-
was saying adding the iridescent always with a solid
And
companion.
metallic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Iridescent and a
That's
metallic.
your raku effect.
You're gonna have to like blow harder, Ainsley. Hey, what about this using the more pointed
Yeah,
one?
I was gonna do this one first and then
Yeah.
see what
she-
the difference.
And actually, she said use the smaller one.
Ooh, whoa. Love that. Isn't it funny how it wants to stay in its own color, in its lane? That's gorgeous.
I wonder if I turn it a little bit. So,
How
yep,
about
that's
like that?
exactly what I was about to do.
Oh my gosh, show Jean.
That's the easy version.
Whoa.
Oh, I love it. That is perfect. I'm gonna take a picture.
We're
of that
oohing
piece
and
of
eyeing
nice
about what
apple.
Mackie is working on for next week. Do you like those earthy colors? That's
I
gorgeous.
do. I think it's whatever it's doing looks really cool.
Yeah, I think like that paired with an iridescent really gives that.
Ooh, should you drop some iridescent on top of the blue and blow that now?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll blend it. Should
Let's
we
do
do the
it.
Should we do the purple or should we do the white gold?
Let's do the iridescent and see what that does. And then blow that around. Yeah, oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be, it looks even cool just like that,
It does.
doesn't it? Let's leave it. It looks like it's got like some drops, like dewdrops. No, you don't have to leave it. Go do what you want.
I was just gonna spread it
I
ever so
know.
slightly.
I'm like way too, like, I'm a backseat driver when it comes to these lives. I want to see what Maggie's
no,
smiling.
no,
If Maggie's
not just
smiling.
The lives. Not, let's just be honest here.
All the time.
Not just the lives.
Oh, Ainsley. Now you can pull it away from the paint so it won't pull off
I
anymore.
think you just get so excited about the technique.
I do.
And that is a very endearing quality. I wouldn't change it at all.
That leaf. Okay, and so can I just say really quickly, you guys, after this dries, after this dries, it's permanent. Like permanent. And this is it for anybody new here today. Because I know all y'all know. But this is resinous,
Look at
permanent
those
paint.
two
And so it's like a
different-
cold enamel
Look at those two, like, massively different techniques.
Yeah.
Using the same set.
Do you want me to pull this all the way away for you?
Gorgeous.
What else are you going to do? Are you going to do any more?
Yeah, well, do we want to do some on the Mega Raku since we pulled her out?
Let's do it. Let me
Do
see if
that.
I can
wanna
find
see
some
the
mirrored.
The sandwich technique.
Jean is
so
hungry.
gorgeous.
She wants to sandwich it. Let me see if
I'm
there's.
always
Two.
up for
There
sandwich.
there's these two. That would
Okay,
be fun.
circles.
Robin was asking what you were using to blow through. Can you show her on
Yeah,
the screen what
it's
it
a
was?
very fine straw.
I like that better
It's like
than
a
the wide
metal.
one, don't you?
Yeah, the wide
Like a
one
middle
doesn't
straw.
work as well, but just it's a metal straw.
This natural brass. This natural brass blanks pack is loaded. If you guys have gotten a natural brass blanks pack in the mail, put a heart up there, and if you feel like it was loaded. And now no hearts will come up.
Well, I can't see it. We'll see.
I can't see it either because of the.
Yeah, it doesn't show that part on here.
Ooh, what do you think about?
Oh, lots of hearts are coming up.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good,
It's
good.
just a little bit.
We're a little
away.
behind.
Yeah.
Should we skip the? Let's skip the topaz this time, and use like pinky.
Yeah, I wanted to do pink for this one too, so it works.
Should
that
we
works.
put some
Ooh,
glue and
let's do the
hematite?
hematite. Yeah, should
Wait,
we do?
and like that?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my gosh, and
I
maybe
think
a little
just
cover.
A little drop. Of,
I love it, love it, love it.
Tiny drop of this.
And are you just gonna pull on one and then just put it on?
Yep. We'll just pull on.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this. I'm gonna move this out of the way so you can go a little higher.
Yeah. Awesome. Wow, this one's really coming out so cool.
Do you want to
Ainsley, you nailed that one.
like toggle back and forth so people can see the
Oh.
paint code too?
Yes. Yeah. Let me
Those
put
for
on.
featuring both.
Let me put. I can find it, honey, if you want to continue doing your wonderful paint area.
Okay, let's start with the copper.
And it is rainbow iridescent. How's that, Jean? Does that help?
Not for me, just I was answering another
You're a little
comment.
behind.
Yes. Just
I'm gonna do this a little bit differently, and I'm just gonna pair colors with it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Peggy says Ains is definitely a pink person. Is a definite pink person.
She
Yeah,
is.
because I have that Barbie face.
Yeah, you do. Like your mom. We always call your mom Barbie on the master classes.
For a while, till the real Barbie came here.
True, and now they're like, oh.
Now she doesn't look quite as much as Barbie now that
Mhm.
Ainsley's here.
We missed Ainsley. So good to have you back. She had to travel the world.
Yep.
And get a
Oh
fun
yeah,
little.
you should tell them a little bit about China and Italy, Rome, and
You
which
also
was your
did,
favorite? What's your favorite place? Thailand. What's your favorite place that you've traveled out of those?
China.
China.
Yes.
And what about it?
Mm,
Wait, work while you
just
talk
like
because
the
it'll dry.
architecture. Like I just really love Asian architecture and all their like older buildings, and just like the old people are just so cute.
So do I do you know I
Like
have
they
to-
do like the feng shui stuff. They're like you'll see them in the parks doing that, and they have all
Tai
their
Chi.
like Tai Chi. That's
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they'll be doing those in the park, and it's just they're so cute, and they're
Oh.
just so sweet.
Ainsley, you know the little Fisher, you know how they have them in all the.
Oh,
Did it go everywhere?
it squirted up.
That's probably because we didn't clear the tip. That
Yep.
can happen, you guys. It's fine.
It got all
I'll get
over.
it. Don't worry. I'll get
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah.
You'll probably want to go around
So
to
you
get
know all
it.
the-
I'll get you.
You know how the little
Clorox wipe.
You know all well, look what you did. You got it. You even got it on this.
I know. I told you. Like
think
it's
it
on the
matches.
stone. It's on the stone
I
too.
got it.
Like
If we get it fast, it'll be fine.
I got you later.
Thank you, Jean. You know all the little fisherman village guys?
yeah.
You know, I have 3 of them that I sit on my vanity, my bathroom vanity, and they just make me so happy. Just because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I wish I was doing
I just
Tai
love
Chi
and the jewelry there.
and
Like
fishing.
from all the places I traveled, they have a lot of that type of stuff. Like the hairpins. It's just amazing.
Holy moly, you covered the entire
I told you. That's why I was
set.
like.
That's happened for me before. You know what? You don't even need to do that. Just
Nancy
sandwich it.
says Hong Kong and China.
Don't
wonder
blend that
if
yet,
she-
Ains.
Nancy, have you traveled there too?
The sandwich will do the blending for you.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to blow it around a little bit
and
so we
is
could.
it important? How quickly do you need to work with this? Because Ainsley's not done this before. And do you need to spread it beforehand? or
If you
not?
have more paint, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
You've got a good working window. She's
Yeah.
gonna be able to do a lot of pieces on
Okay.
this. Let me
Okay.
get more pieces ready for you.
And I'm just gonna drop down. These guys are sandwiched.
I'm gonna give you more, because this one happened to have 4 circles in it. Do you want me to do that so you don't get paint on your fingernails?
Yes, she does that. She made me clean her fingernails the other day
Oh my
with
gosh.
the wipes. She's like, no, I got it on there.
Oh,
That looks really cool.
that's beautiful. Looks like a mountain. So are you just gonna pull that off to the side?
Yep.
Do you want to use this at all to catch the remaining paint?
Might as well.
I'm mesmerized by that swoosh.
Yeah, I like how it. Oh gosh, I like how it like pulling the different sections together gave it like a really like.
I put it in the hole and drag it by the hole if you ever
Oh
don't
yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
you're right. Okay. Now
Or
we're
do you
gonna
want to
pick
do a
up our
different
painting.
blank? Here, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, try a different
Oh yeah,
one.
that's a good tip to use the hole to move it.
Yeah, then I'm not messing up the pattern.
Okay. So Stephanie's asking, so you blow it around, then sandwich and drag.
You don't have to
Question.
blow it around at all.
Okay, you don't
But
have
that
to.
was fun because Ainsley looked at it and she's like, "Ooh, I want to blow it around."
Mm-hmm.
But the sandwiching will give you. We'll do it again. Let's do it again on another one because we have 2. This pack was filled with. There were 4 circle blanks in this pack that Maggie made.
Peggy says either way will produce great results. Yes,
Oh,
definitely true.
you definitely need more on that. Wait, no, let's just let it dry and see
I
what
like
it
what it's
does.
doing.
That's beautiful. Oops, that's off screen. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
You could
I'll
probably
just-
pick the edges up with pliers too if you're not wanting to.
That's a
Oh,
cool
that
gradient
actually
effect.
is really beautiful.
I wonder if that's a good technique to pull it on your mat first and then just.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if
you
you
can do
want
that.
it very thin bodied like that and not
Yeah.
so much. Wait, these aren't even on screen.
Here.
What
I'll
the
move on
heck?
over.
We can put them up under here.
Let's go. I was trying to get out of that paint
Oh,
pool.
that is up here. Just for the paint. Also, guys, if you want to, I always keep watercolor paper so that I can make really beautiful patterns, sop it up with watercolor paper, and then you can use it for your bezels. While you're doing that, I'm going to pull this one all the way up over. I'm only doing this to help you because this is your first time. After this, you're on your own, kiddo. Should we
Now
do?
it's off screen though.
Let's do the ugliest colors combinations that we could imagine on this in just a few drops, and then let's sandwich it.
Okay.
Which is impossible to have the ugly colors here.
What colors?
I don't know what's ugly. None of them.
Black and yellow.
Yeah, I was about to say to the topaz and the
Black, yellow,
Yeah.
pink. Wait, that one you can't use because it's stain. That will dominate everything. So do hematite.
Okay. Not pink. Hematite
Yeah, hematite.
and the topaz.
Oh,
Yeah.
Peggy is saying, please pack back the camera out a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. How's that? Okay, so hematite. And then should we put some
Glassine
verdigris in
paper would be
pink?
pretty too. Vellum.
Oh, we'll do the iridescent. That'll be the pink part.
So frick, this one dries so fast.
It
I just
does.
used it.
I know. There you
It's
go.
because you're under lights.
Remember, that one's super dominant too. All right, now this one we're not going to blow at all. We're just going to.
Move it around. Should we add one more color? Maybe just this over here.
Yeah, because we want this to look ugly, right? To
Yep.
try to see if we can make it look ugly. All right. Let's put that sucker down.
And I just try to make sure the holes are in a somewhat close place for the
Good
top.
idea.
Okay.
What did you do last time? Did you just pull it off like that? Oops, they're together. Oh, you got a good seal there. That's even pretty. That looks like a world like thing. Like a oceanic type thing.
Sorry, that was my phone. I forgot to put it on silent. It's on buzz.
And you know what you could do on that then? You could add more violet.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I was thinking too in this like
Weren't
hematite
ya?
area.
Yeah.
Like just to drop her down on
Yeah,
both
and then-
sides and blow.
Yes, I love it. That's beautiful. Super pretty.
So
That's
after you
actually
finish
really
this
80s
piece-
looking, isn't it?
After you finish this one, do you want to show some of the other variety packs that we have today?
Yes. Because are we done painting for the day?
Well, what other variety packs do we have?
Well, because I was thinking maybe we could paint.
La la la.
Paint our findings.
We
Well,
have.
not the findings, but the because we have keys.
Oh, the memoir keys. Let's
Yeah.
paint a key.
Okay.
Wait, do we have more of these
we,
keys?
we do.
Okay.
Or how about I'll just get you one that
Yes, just get
is
me
out of the kit.
Well,
I'll
some
see
key
what we have
focals.
Extra.
Yes.
wait, which one do we have left?
I
Is
pulled
it
it
secret or memoir?
out.
It's
I
memoir.
I removed
You
from
put
the set
that here.
the ones that
Got
we sold
it.
out. Yeah.
Got it. Doesn't that look really 80s right there?
It does.
But
Oh.
in a lovely way.
In a very lovely way. I loved the 80s.
This makes me wish we should do something that's like super light ornate colors. Like, do you know what the Temple of Heaven looks like?
No.
It's like a building in China and it's like a place of worship. Back in like the old days, like whatever.
Before communist China.
Yes.
That
And
sounds
so
amazing.
it's like all this like lapis blue with red and like just look it
Ooh.
up. Just look it up.
Look
Mom.
at how these are blending as they're drying.
Want to put the variety pack image on there
For
or the
Yeah,
product?
she will.
keys.
I'll do it while you
Mom, look
unless you
that
want
up.
to do it.
Temple of Heaven.
The Temple of Heaven.
Is this one of your favorite things to do? Is put the scroll through. So you guys, Ainsley set this up, which is really cool.
What the? Is it in here? Did you add it to this, Mom?
Memoir keys, Sawyer. Are memoir keys on here?
Is it missing a tag?
Let me go look.
I can look up.
In the
I'm
meantime,
in Shopify right now.
Sawyer's gonna look up memoir keys so you can start painting those babies.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me just clean this up first so we don't get our old paint on there.
Yeah.
It-
Like memoir keys. I'll make
Oh,
some
does it
tags
start
with
with the variety pack? That's probably why
It's
it
way
was
down here then.
secret keys. That's why, right there.
But this
Yeah.
one is
Yeah,
memoir.
they also
Secret
put
sold
variety.
out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Secret keys are sold out, but these memoir keys, we still have some of these.
Here you go. There's the picture of the Temple of
Yeah,
Heaven that
this
you're
is what I'm talking about.
Ooh, with so much gold and carnelian and lapis
Yeah, guys.
and
So
topaz.
this is what the Temple of Heaven is. This picture does not do justice. I have pictures that are better than this even, but the colors are just really amazing, and like you can see right here, there's like super ornate details. So I just think it'd be fun to like paint some of our filigree like
Well,
that.
maybe we can do a kit called Temple of Heaven or something like that, and
Yeah.
we'll put the carnelian, the lapis, white gold.
Yeah, that'd be a really cool kit, and the name's
It would be
phenomenal.
really pretty. Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? It
Do
reminds
you want to
me.
get one of the Lysols?
It reminds me of this.
Yeah, that exact type of technique, but with
This
those like
technique.
super awesome colors.
Except, you know what? Where is Mackie's? Oh, here. These colors.
Yes, like that type of thing.
So we could do like Moroccan heaven, or well, it wouldn't be Moroccan because it was that's in China, right?
Yep, it's in China.
And then there's this.
It's somewhat close to the Forbidden City.
This one's more like what we've got going here.
Yeah. Can you give me a Lysol wipe to get this cleaned off?
Here you go.
Thank you.
I could paint all day.
Me too.
Definitely.
What's that song? Play all day? I could
I don't
paint all
wanna
day.
work.
Yeah.
Just wanna bang on a drum all day.
Yes.
I just wanna paint on my mat all day.
Yeah, hack guys, use the Lysol wipes. It comes up way easier. Look at that.
I love those, and they smell good because they're lemon.
know they do.
sniff Lysol wipes.
It smells good.
People sniff glue. I smell Lysol wipes.
I love cleaner smell. I
You do
I
too?
also like the smell of gasoline. Me and Mackie both
Yeah.
Don't
weirdos.
Isopropyl alcohol, baby.
So do you hang out at the gas pumps? Like linger longer?
Whenever we would be doing like spray paint too, I worried about her because
Yeah.
we'd be spray painting like samples to make it look gold, and she'd be like,
We said while I was pregnant with Mo too.
I know. Like, no, Mackie, no.
Mo probably has brain damage.
Step away.
I want
away
to
from the spray
do.
paint.
You guys, I haven't even looked at everybody's comments.
Oh,
Gina,
pop them back up.
I am. Yeah.
Right
you?
there.
Oh, I can do that here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Ooh, you need to try the tropical scent Lysol wipes. Even better.
Debbie, you're never too late. We are probably only halfway through.
Yeah, we're just having a blast over here.
Oh.
Party style.
Nancy, in the blanks pack, it is all natural brass. Maybe one copper, maybe, but we don't have any silver in the blanks pack.
Yeah, if you go on the website, there
Ooh, that's
might
pretty.
be some.
It's gonna be a pretty Are you gonna do
pewter
the slick?
stampings
Are you
on
gonna do the
there.
pull slick type thing on that?
Yep.
That will be beautiful. Ooh, that one kind of overlapped here, but it didn't do anything bad.
This one hates me. I got a little bit out, but
And I ruined your dabber because I bent it for your technique. What? There's tropical scent Lysol
Yeah, that's what
wipes?
she was
You
just
just
saying.
said that, Jean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Who said that? Tropical scent. Did you do that, Jean? Oh,
no,
Monica
somebody
did.
else did.
Stephanie never. You're never late here because you can always watch the replay, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're still having fun with it.
You know what you
Oh,
could do
that-
with
She
this?
meant silver paint.
Oh,
We've
silver paint.
We've got moonstone.
There's
in this
moonstone.
kit, right? Or
No,
maybe
no,
not?
next
No.
week's.
Next week. We'll
Next
have
week's
moonstone.
we'll have a lot of silver. Ainsley,
Yeah,
wait.
silver would
No, I
be
was
really
thinking
pretty
that would
with
be
this
super
technique.
cool with this.
Hmm.
Get more paint on and drip it off of that onto the love key. Have you ever used that technique?
No, I don't think so.
Really fun. So maybe put a few more colors on it. Yeah, load it up, and then maybe something else, whatever you need, maybe some copper. And then we'll drip it right on, or that's even great. Whatever you got going is great. Because this is kind of another way of like blowing. You're just swishing it around and then dripping it off. So if you really layer it up on one piece, oh, this is going to be gorgeous. That's plenty.
Yeah.
And it's going to change shape of what you're doing. Are you going to just pull it around the top? Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, let's see what it does. Again, I'm making you do this with your nails. Do you want me to do it?
It's okay. I'll find a way to do it.
All right.
That's why if anybody else still has
Really
cute
nice
nails, they can still do it.
Okay.
I like to utilize this, and this should work just fine because it has a little bit of a.
Unless you want to put the love key on it, pick it up and lay it on it. Do you want to sandwich it? That'd be
could
cool.
sandwich it.
Yeah. Let's go
Let's
for
try
it.
that.
What's it look like?
I need to get it so the end is dipped too.
This part sometimes infuriates Mackie when I make her do things that are like so random. Ooh,
And I'm
that's
just gonna
pretty.
pull a little bit to get it nice and spread out, like at the bottom.
Yeah, and we're using really, really pastel-y colors here. If you want more of a shocking experience, then use vibrant, like, colors.
I think I want to
I think
add
just
maybe
adding a little
just
black would do that, right?
yeah.
You haven't done
think
that.
it's
You haven't
like-
done the stain yet.
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
We probably have to poke it because we haven't used it yet.
Oh, what do I have up? Do we have the, should we put the paint set back up? Okay.
Ooh, Stephanie Frieden says fairy keys.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
So these keys packs, the secret key was really cool. This one is also, this memoir key is really cool too. But yeah, just loading up all the rest of the keys. This one has quite a few. How many in this one?
Oh my gosh, that came quick.
It does because it's stain. But then when you pull it around, it's gonna give it like a ghostly look.
You can also wick some up if you got too much.
I like it though.
No, I like
made
it
it
too.
like really like,
I just wasn't expecting it.
now it's like midnight. Now it's more like ghost fairy. And when these dry, your darker colors will come back to the surface as more
What
dominant.
do you
I'm,
have
like,
for
swirling
metallics
it.
in your current mix?
It's just the iridescent and the gold.
Okay, so 2 of those.
So I'm just pulling this black currently, and I'm just like making like cute little pathways.
Ooh, it looks like clouds going, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
branches or clouds, or so I have a sleep app that, oh gosh, who was it Renee who told me about it? My memory's terrible, and it's just like 2 or 3 days ago. You guys will have to tell me who told me about it. But the sleep app, it was like a sleep 11-hour sleep thing on YouTube. And in the beginning, there's 30 minutes of moon, like full moon shots with clouds going past it and branches. That's what this looks like.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember in
let's
Fern
just,
Gully, the oil character?
Oh, I'm gonna pull these up here. Yeah. There you go. Now you get a really good view of what they're doing. These are like hauntingly pretty.
I mean, they are old keys.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the forest grew up around it.
Yeah, and you know what I think is going to happen is you just let them dry. I think the pattern will come forward and you'll see love in that background.
Yeah.
It'll shrink up.
I kind of want to just drop something random on this color pool. I'm going to take something from our,
Probably a blank, huh?
yeah, or even this would be cool.
That
maybe.
will be hard to pick up because it's got these,
Yeah, maybe this one.
yeah, that one.
Ooh, Nancy says whispers of love.
Ooh, that would be a cool name for a kit. Whispers of Love.
Yeah, it is. These are looking a little opaly, like your ring, Monica was saying. Your
Yeah,
big
they
opal ring.
are. This really does. This combination that Ainsley used has a real opal effect. This is only an issue if you're Ainsley and you have pretty nails. You don't have enough. Why don't you pour more paint on it?
What is the cart number for the keys?
Oh, let me grab it. If you pour more paint on those and then dunk it, because I love your dunk idea. Let's go for it. There you go. Memoir Keys is up now. 106. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant on your,
Oh, too late now.
it's okay, because it's all so fun. You can't go wrong, right? Ainsley, I'm going to move you up here because you can't see anything down there. I'm going to move you up here. I'm going to pull you right through the pool. And then the back side will get it. There you go. It's really pretty how it's like spreading out there. What do you think about white gold?
The that pull technique where you drop it in the puddle is
Yeah.
really good for very dimensional objects, like the little tiny keys that come in this that are really rounded.
Yeah.
I will dunk in different pool sections to get my
I
base
love-
layer.
I love that idea. Can you believe we already opened all these? This is going to be a fun pull. So I like what you did this time because Wednesday we did the real oil slick with this. Everything was very oil slick, like let me pull something out that you did, Mac. So this was like Wednesdays was more like really vibrant colors, and you're going on the more ethereal end of the colors because like I think you went like really deep and dark, and it's kind of fun to show that the same
Wait,
kit.
what did you just put on there? Because this pool is
And you can get that
Loving
little,
that.
oh, that did. That got rid of that got rid of your bubbles.
Yeah.
Just a little quick blast. of
This is
air.
hematite, iridescent, verdigris, and what is this? Turquoise.
oh, so pretty.
And then I just
Wow.
kind of
Love
like
it.
section the colors so that one is more on one side and one is more on the other side. So you're getting like a little bit.
You know,
of
it's really
gradient.
cool to see all the versatility of the kits, different kits that we have. Because like, look at this leaf compared to what you just did. You know, you got this leaf here, and all that. Look, it's just the different effects are amazing, and I love what's going on with that.
Yeah, that one came
That's
out
dry
so
already,
amazing.
isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah, it seems like it's
Can I
dry.
have a sip of your yerba?
Yeah, you can.
We share germs. Whoa. Peach revival, guys. That's really like peachy.
Yeah,
Tastes like a fresh
I
peach.
freaking love anything peachy.
Wow, that is really good. Well, we could probably pull this whole thing away so you don't have to clean anymore. How's
Sounds
that
good.
sound? Do you want, since we're in a colorful blast, do you want to show these?
Yeah, we might as well. Let's
All right.
Here we can swap.
these paints off.
Jean did this. Jean made this awesome kit.
I think if you took your focals and you could add some of the fibers and add like some of
Ooh, yeah,
Mackey's
Mackey's Riverbed.
Dragonfly Riverbed
Well, let's
and a
hope-
few of those things.
Let's hope these dry and we can do something at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, and we can pull on our findings pack and show them what you can get and how you can use it.
Oh my gosh, I love these.
For sure.
These are so beautiful. I'm gonna let these dry over here, Ains. I could even bring them over for the heat tool. I'm gonna try to blow the bubbles.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Is that a bubble? Is that or is that a piece of paint?
Nope, there it goes. It was. It became a piece of paint.
Yeah, it did. Ah. Don't you love okay, so yesterday during my master class, Did you hear Apollo?
Yeah, so sweet. You can dump those right out.
No, I'm going to. I just like showing them the opening process. Let me pull it up. It's satisfying.
Oh, they're big, huge packages from
They're
the warehouse.
heavy. One of those will have the.
Hey, Jean, I'm gonna
caps
let you
it
come
that
in
we
over
can
here
get.
so you can explain your fibers.
sure.
Because those are so beautiful.
So these are
You want to
hand
zoom
dyed.
out a little bit?
Oh,
so
that's
that she
okay.
can-
No,
No,
look
she
at
needs
me.
to go on camera.
She's gorgeous.
She's like a little sneaky and never comes on.
Sit behind the scenes,
Come
right?
over, you look gorgeous, and I love what necklace are you wearing? What is that?
Oh, so this I did a YouTube on this a little while ago. It's decoupage shell. So you can go to our YouTube channel and find out how to. It just seemed like it went with everything today. So
Jean, you gotta get a
But
little
I'll
closer
just-
to Ames.
You have to scoot your butt
like
in.
sit
so
on your
you're-
same
Yes,
chair.
yes.
There
Yes.
Sit on the same chair. Beautiful. Okay. Love it.
So these, there's 6 feet of each of these fibers, which are sari silk and Hana silk. There's 3 different colors of Hana silk,
I counted 4.
and then there's one, and then there's sari silk. So we have like this moss color,
Sorry, but not sorry.
and yeah.
Cute.
And then these 2 different colors of hand dyed. And then also there's this silk cord or satin cord. And so these are all hand dyed fibers. And then this one, so this color set really had like the mermaid vibes for me, like seaweed. And then there's also a couple of lengths of copper leather cord, which I like doing a choker with these when I'm layering all of my necklaces up, just to add a little bit of texture. So that one
Was the mermaid
was
inspiration.
the mermaid
And
inspiration.
I'm gonna pop this one off and what is this ember inspiration?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this one reminded me of like, oh, I'll let you open that.
On camera. So get the satisfying part.
Have the whole experience, right?
Yes.
So this one made me think of like an ember that is kind of escaping from the fire, or like a little, what's that movie that there was the water element and then there was a fire element?
I think-
The girl where she's a flame.
I know exactly. I
And
think
she
it's called
blows
Element.
yeah,
I'm
something like
elemental.
that.
Elemental.
And so I was thinking of like a little fire sprite, if that's even a thing, when I put together this mix. So again, there are 3 different colors of the Hana silk, and then this one is another dyed silk.
And then another.
Yeah, and then this one's kind of like a smoky kind of gray,
Yeah.
and then a length of this pearl, metallic pearl leather. So I just thought it would go really well with your
Yeah,
painted
yeah.
pieces. Like,
You
look
wanna-
at how that one.
Yeah, I'm
Like
going to
either
use.
one.
I'm going to use the mermaid inspiration one. I'm gonna let them look at this for a second.
Sure thing.
Just get the inspiration, and then we'll also use our natural brass bindings pack. But give us a second.
I'm just gonna move this way so it fills out the rest of the screen.
Careful, or you're gonna push the camera off.
Okay, I will be careful not to push the camera off.
You just push the camera.
You guys dynamic. Aw,
That's why I said don't
like-
do that. And she literally just did not listen.
Jean's in the hot seat for a change.
Wait, for a change?
I know.
You mean just not on camera, right?
It's an impossible dynamic.
Well, she literally did not. She just literally did not listen to me.
It's an impossible dynamic between mother and daughter because I infuriate Maggie sometimes.
I'll say, okay, so let's show,
But she's very gracious about it.
let's show.
Unless she's hungry.
Are you hungry, Ainsley?
Yes.
Always, wait, when is she
Why
not?
don't we give her a snack? You always get Matthew. You want to have a bagel?
You want to mess this up?
Oh wait, do you want a bagel?
Should we show these too? Like
If you
pop
put
up?
the locks on it, yes.
Let's pop. Oh yeah, we have, so
Green one.
we have this place called Blue Sky Bagels. And they make really great bagels and spreads. Pretty amazing.
Okay, we're gonna pop up this findings pack for
Okay,
you guys
and you
really
want to
quick.
do the experience of opening it for everybody, right? Like the whole
You
dump.
already started the experience.
I started opening it.
You already started.
I know, but then I stopped myself because I was like, wait, she's gonna get mad at me.
You guys are hilarious. You might even be funnier than us.
That's because Ainsley's got twice the sass.
Yeah, that's because Mackie. The funny thing is, Mackie is more like my mom, and I am more like Aunt Wendy.
What are you saying, Ainsley?
And I'm the only sane one here.
You're also a guy.
You're the only what one?
The sane one.
Oh, what does Peggy have to say about that? That's what I'd like to know.
Let's see the comments. Okay.
Okay, so
So-
yes, you're getting a lot. Let's get back on topic, right?
You're getting a lot in this. Okay.
Natural brass
Connectors,
findings. This
huge
one's
jump
part 109.
rings, tiny jump rings. It's hard to really see. It looks like a random bead cap right there. And all of that jazz. So
Right, so little maybe chain fragments,
Yep.
head pins, jump rings,
Ear
just a lot of
wires,
different
yeah.
stuff.
So I'm gonna take this pile. Oh, we actually even have a connector right here. Handy. Let me see. Ooh, if there's another one. Maybe not.
It's okay because so there's a really cool
Oh,
technique.
there is another one.
What?
We can
We can actually do crimp
use.
ends.
We can do crimp ends, which is exciting.
So they might not always be in there, but there
Um,
is, like I use head pins sometimes to finish off the ends or tie it as well.
So I'm gonna do this, and this is going to sit in the corner behind the Vintage logo.
Perfect.
Do you want your life to change? Oh, blood
good?
goes pulsing through your veins.
Color floods her cheeks again.
What? Who did that come from?
What?
All of us are low blood sugar.
I don't know.
That's normal?
Humanity? I mean, I feel like,
No, I don't. Nobody gets angry like we
Is
do.
that not Grandpa Ed?
Maybe.
no,
Dad.
probably. I mean, he was
Always have
diabetic.
folks.
He always had to have something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not even close to diabetic. I'm like the opposite.
I know. But
So I
his
don't think
was
it's
like
that.
because of the food. Right? So it was like, it was later, not,
Yep,
it
it
was
would
type 2.
It would be very hard for me to become diabetic
Yeah.
though.
I think so. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, we good?
I had it. Yeah,
You
I will,
good?
I will
Okay.
finish that later, but
All
I've had
right,
a
so
few
what
bites.
else do we want to show?
this.
Oh, Mackey's bead mix, yeah. Because we're gonna put all this
Wait,
stuff
don't-
together.
Oh. Monica says, I have a best friend that
Oh.
lives in Manhattan. Hot bagels and cream cheese delivered for
I
breakfast.
can't imagine what Manhattan
Or I can pop it up
bagels would be like.
there since
Yum.
we're talking about it.
Since we're talking about cream cheese and bagels.
Yes, delicious.
And I got to
I
watch you
love
eat one.
bagels. Especially cream cheese, and that lox cream cheese has salmon in it, and I
Oh, that's very good. All right,
love
I'm
smoked
stealing
salmon.
some of your
What's
yerba.
your funny story?
apparently everybody is today.
Mo had taken a bite.
It's sitting right there.
Mo had taken a bite out of the string cheese package that was already sealed,
Uh-huh.
totally sealed,
Yes.
and she took like a little bite, you know, just trying to get it open.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to I undid it, not broken or anything. I tried to
Yes.
give it to Sawyer, and he wouldn't eat it.
What?
Because there was a bite out of it.
Oh my goodness. I feel like so my family,
Just today.
my immediate family, like my
This
kids,
one's gonna rip.
they don't
but
care
it's
who's
fine.
bitten off something. They really just will eat it
It's
anyway.
okay until we don't worry about that.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
And
No
so
germ
I'm
cells.
piling
Yeah,
up the
not at
different
all.
things I'm using in the corners. So this one, we're gonna look at it first, and I'll pile it up in the corner. And we're just gonna use all the different variety packs that we have today, which is gonna be super fun.
I love this mix, Mackie
Wow.
curated. It's so sparkly. It's your dragonfly
Dragonfly
something
riverbed.
riverbed. So gorgeous.
Look at this. Sparkle, sparkle. These are amazing. Okay. Zoom in for a second. So you guys
And
can see.
which painted piece do you wanna?
We're gonna use the one that you like.
This one.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
and
the
this
one I
one's pretty
love.
much dry, so you could start working with it too.
Yep, that's why. Okay. So we're gonna use that. She featured that the other day, and I'm just gonna pile this in the corner on this side. And we're using our solid brass variety pack because we just painted, because we used this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna set it right under here. And then we're going to use the mermaid silk one that we did up here.
I'm excited to see what you make out of this. This is like design on the fly territory,
Yes,
guys.
it is design on the fly, 100%.
Let me put this over here so I can kind of see what. Have another comment source. Who? Boy, oh boy, is he in for a learning experience. Is that Peggy talking about you, Sawyer, with having kids and bitten off of things?
The only, I don't even care. I'll literally eat anything. The only reason I didn't want it is because if I were to bite and like pull the string off, it would have been interrupted by the bite mark.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about germs.
That's a full experience.
Thank
I
you
love
for
all of
reminding
our-
us, though.
I love all of our mamas on here. Karen says, poor child needs food. Just take your time and eat, Ains.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody is here to take care of you.
I'm gonna use this one. Just give me a second to get this out of this bunch.
Okay, and so there's like 6 feet. I can untangle that for you because
Yeah.
these will come hanked.
Careful of the
Yeah,
paint.
I
You'll
will.
want to push,
I will.
hold yourself back from that.
So with these, they won't come tangled up like this. It's just we have taken them out of the package several times. They'll come like more hanked so they don't get knotted and everything. But so you're gonna use this one, this rainbowy goodness.
Yes.
I'll separate these out so it's easier to see the different colors too while you're doing that.
Eat it or you can throw it.
What you guys whispering about that over there?
The bezels for next week.
Ooh.
This is gonna be kind of weird, guys, but, or at least I think it might seem kind of weird, but I'm actually gonna hang this wire. It was an ear wire, and I'm straightening it, and I'm gonna hang it down from the connectors, and then this is just gonna lay right over top of it.
You know what these silks are really great for, because sometimes I'll wear them as a sometimes I will wear one of these as to hang it, but mostly I like to either make a tassel out of these, or the technique where you wind the fibers around a bangle.
Tools.
Yes, what would you like? And
All
then
of them.
Here's that as well. Okay. So how about we start with some chain nose ones?
I really
And
need the
you need the round
round
ones.
nose.
Okay. Go hand them over.
Okay, so this was an ear wire. I just straightened it out like this, and I'm doing something probably seems kind of goofy, but I'm gonna make this drop down
Ooh.
because I want to do connecting, and I don't want to hang beads off of there personally. Normally I would, but with what we have here, it's just not the direction I want to go.
Are you gonna want a hole punch?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let me grab you one of those. And then there's the seafoam. We'll pop that over for you.
I'm just making sure that these two different loops are going the same direction, and trying to get it back
Monica
the right
said
way.
you can wrap the silk around a metal headband and then wire wrap around it and add beads. Not bad.
Okay, now I'm just
Oh.
gonna pick this up and
Avanda's asking what everything you're working on right now. She came in late.
we are using several different packs. So we're doing a lot of variety packs. So right now we have the Dragonfly Riverbed that's up right now is these beads in the corner. Then we have our mermaid inspiration silks, which I have, they're spread all the way around.
So I just have
Forever
to click on
Fiber. Yep.
Okay.
And then in the corner we have the Findings, which is up a bit.
Jean, are you going through the
Yeah.
putting those on the
Right
screen?
Yep.
there. Okay, we have this Findings, cart 109. And then lastly, we're using this pendant from the Solid Brass variety pack. Yes, right there. And that we painted earlier. So this is just stuff you can do with all your different variety packs.
We tried to make the variety pack very reasonable, so you can make just a ton of stuff. Especially that Findings pack. I saw a lot of people buying them.
Yes, and all of this is in the live shop too. If you you can pick it up right now as well. Peggy mentioned that, so
Yes, and if you guys are having a difficult time with the cart experience, just go to the live shop.
for sure.
I think
Ooh, I love this idea that you're doing there with the eye pin.
the live shop is that.
It's
that's
not an
free
eye pin,
shipping
it's
also,
a
right?
ear wire.
It all is.
Let's just say it.
Yep. Oh, that's right. So any of your orders are free shipping.
Every
So
day.
you can go to live and shop and then go to the live shop afterwards and add things, and we will consolidate your orders and ship it out all together. These are drying so pretty. We'll pop them all back on screen after.
Isn't it funny how when someone else tries the kit, the paint set, that
Yeah.
it just looks totally different?
Definitely.
I guarantee if you started working it would look different than my stuff, different than Maggie's stuff. It just
Maybe I should hang it from this spot instead. Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, I love it.
Then I don't have to hole punch anything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. This is a big enough hole for this, but we do have some fine pearl ones if it wasn't in here as well.
ooh, Ainsley. So beautiful. And are you gonna put a leaf at the bottom too?
Probably not for this one, I don't think, because it would be longer than I would personally like.
True.
But it would look very. I think she means like, are you going to put multiple things?
We
on
can do
the-
another layer to
Yeah.
hang below it.
Or
No,
you
I
could
think
do.
you should just make it the way you would wear it.
Yeah.
Don't put a leaf on just
and-
because I said so.
Right. Just an alternate idea is you could string a bunch of different pendants along this.
Yeah, the little
Like-
leaves along the chain.
Keep doing what you're gonna do, like design it the way you are, but you could do something like that as well, right?
I mean, if it's up to me, every piece of jewelry I owned would have a leaf on it.
I
so
know,
don't
I
listen to
love
me,
that.
Because I'm like leaf crazy. I even loved Leaf Garrett in the 70s.
I don't know who that is, but it's a cool
Leif
name
Garrett,
for a
because
guy.
you were in the 70s, you
I was
weren't
little.
even born yet. Till
But-
1976.
But that could look pretty, right? Just a lot of different options with that.
Yeah, so beautiful. Leif Garrett was a singer.
Ah.
He was a teen
It's kind of a cool name,
That's
right?
what my
Leaf?
sister was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a few people with that name.
Your
I love
next
it.
baby is gonna be Leaf, right?
Or Salvador.
Or Salvador.
I love the
Oh.
name Salvador.
Wait.
I really hope you do that.
Leaf Salvador.
For a boy, like nickname.
Yeah.
I love the name
Salvador Leaf.
Yeah.
They sound cool together.
Of course, that might have something to do with Mackie's favorite artist.
Salvador
Yes, I have a lot to do
Dali.
with that.
What about what are your favorite artist inspirations? I'm curious about our
We
viewers.
probably have. I have a feeling we have a lot of Monet lovers.
Oh, Monica says he was a hottie in the day.
He was Leif Garrett. Yes, he was. Oh, Sue said he was a blonde with a big head of hair. Yeah, that everybody
That
was
sounds
in the 80s.
good for the 70s, right?
70s, late 70s. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Stephanie.
Canada, unfortunately, international shipping, we do have to charge for, but we do consolidate your packages so that it is more reasonable. So we
And-
take all your orders and put them together.
And we do actual shipping.
Yeah,
So we
and
don't
we don't charge
upcharge.
anything extra for handling.
And I think for the last couple of Canada orders, I've forgotten to invoice, so they accidentally got free shipping.
Whoops.
I know. I was talking to Doug this morning. He was telling me that we need to charge for foreign shipping, and I'm like, "Oops, I've been busy. I guess they got it for free for a little bit." Maybe Sawyer, maybe Taya can do that.
I'm scrolling back up through the comments here, and Peggy says,
Add in,
yes,
line.
soy is in for floaters and soggy food bites.
Yeah.
Apollo taking food out of his mouth and
Oh,
setting
yeah.
it on daddy's plate.
And he won't even know.
I'll eat it.
You'll eat it.
That's
I
its
eat
own
most
kid.
junk.
It's a little different. When
Well,
it's your own.
soggy though.
I don't care.
Depends on if I'm like somewhere I can't set it down.
Oh, Karen says Monet. This is definitely Monet today, isn't it?
have some Monet people.
Yeah. Monet, Van Gogh, like with all of the deep blues.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to straighten those in a second.
Hey, Jean, why don't you go to the fiber
You might
screen
need
now?
to be a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm just doing basic like
Oh, I don't know how to get back to the
It's
product.
the cart.
It's
a
the
little
cart.
cart.
We'll see.
This
It'll say
little,
cart or-
this one right
Yeah,
here.
the
Yeah.
C cart.
you know,
Oh,
the
so
shopping
cute.
cart looking thingy.
Oh, and Jean, if you want to just tell me what the two variety packs are, and I'll type them in the comments, since you can't put them up at the same time.
Which ones? Sorry.
No, your fibers.
Oh, the other one,
Ember.
the Ember one is 108.
Ember
So that's,
Forever Fiber
mm-hmm.
is 108.
And the Mermaid Forever Fiber is 107, which that's up right now.
Yeah, we'll have to do that when we have multiple fibers showing at the same time.
How's my charge doing up there, Ames?
Are there any others?
Oh, it looks like it's like halfway it.
Oh, that's
Oh, we're good.
I'm good on mine, and the other is plugged in.
I'm just going to round this a bit more so that I can fit this through here.
Mackie was key and still is queen of stealing things off people's plates. So yes, or always order the extra fries or the extra everything, right?
Oh yeah. I'm like, my dream is tapas style eating. Tapas or family style.
Mm-hmm.
Tapas.
Yeah.
And
Didn't we have the best ones in Jackson Hole? Oh,
Your dad had
that's
to
good.
learn to share when we started
I've
dating.
had them from Spain,
He's
so
like, "What do you
it's-
mean you want a bite of my dessert?"
Hey, Jean, Maggie said. Maggie said.
I'm like, "I want to know if I want it for the next time."
Maggie said the tapas that she's had here are fine, but she had them in Spain, so.
Oh well. That was like you with pasta or anything Italian after Italy,
After
right?
Italy, it's just not the same. Italy spoils
And
you.
Wait,
you
what's
get it for the
everybody's
source.
favorite travel destination?
No, American pizza is very different, so it's fine because it's a different experience.
Yeah.
But you can't get like Italian style pizza here. That's good because Italian pizza is just like way different.
Milwaukee's though was true Italian style, and that was
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
that's
the
actually
aged-
Italian people making it.
the age.
It doesn't matter if it's Italian people because there's still like
Oh, good luck,
American
Candy.
styled Italian.
Well, no,
Well,
not
yeah,
this
no,
one.
but
This
I'm
one
saying-
was.
No, it was different.
Right.
They had a whole
Napoli-
full fermentation room in the back.
It's
Yeah.
called Napolitana pizza, and they
Right.
fermented the dough, and we went there with Cynthia and Greg and
Oh, that was a while ago.
yeah
Yeah.
when we were at CHA.
That was a long time ago.
I know, and it was so good. Anybody who lives in Milwaukee,
Do you mean Bean Button?
Bean Button, yeah, not CHA.
but still a while ago, because that show is no more. But Candy was saying she was heading to a show. She's got to go set up for a craft show. So wish her luck.
Yeah. There's quite a few shows starting again. I mean, I know that Dakota Stones does a lot of shows.
Oh, Peggy is asking, because she's never had fake nails. So she says, are they really delicate, fragile to handle and do things with?
They're not fragile whatsoever. Well, these. So my nails right now are gelled builder, so it's a little bit different than like a fake nail. She did add a little bit until I'm like fully grown out to my length, but they don't completely take it off. So they'll shave off some of it, but you're gonna have that gel on there. They can do a full removal, but they don't have to, and it's just less
So they
expensive.
don't break. You just were trying not to get paint on them, so you didn't have to clean them later.
That's
So
all.
they didn't look messy.
That's the only thing, is that it's just, you don't want to get the paint on there, but they're not fragile. And if I were to knock any of my gems off, which they're on there so solid anyway, it doesn't really matter. She would put them back on them there
Just
for me for
don't-
free.
Just don't be pulling your top sheet, stretchy top sheet, and fling it into the wall and bend your nail back like I did.
Ooh,
Oh
ouchie.
my gosh.
But if you have short nails, you won't.
Yeah,
bend
and
it.
maybe don't play dribble a basketball with it, because I've done that before.
Yeah, that would
where
hurt.
I used to have naturally really strong, long fingernails in like middle school, and I just fully like halfway down the nail bed broke it. Oh, ouch.
But yeah, this doesn't, because they're not constantly removing and like applying it, it doesn't weaken the nail. So if I like ever didn't want to have them, and I got them removed, since it's only going on once from the very beginning, it's not gonna like damage my nail as much as like getting it fully taken off, fully put on.
Karen, I agree. The pendant is very ethereal. Lori says, I miss
Okay.
bead and button, but I'm spoiled living in Milwaukee. We have tons of bead resources.
I'm going to take this and put it around my neck to get a good idea of how long I want it, so I can just snip it.
So how are you going to finish the ends? Are you going to tie it, like double it up and tie it? Or, because you could use a double length on each side if you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
I am going
So you
to
could do
double
two
it up.
of those. Yeah.
And then, are there scissors
Oh,
over
scissors.
here?
That'd be a good thing to have. Let me go grab you a pair. Never mind that spoon that just came with them.
Okay, just slicing. And, well, you can just see me over here. Slicing.
Does anybody else
Now
make
I have
sound
my
effects?
two ends. I do sound effects, but I don't
Scissor
think I've
sound
done them on
effects?
here.
Like when you're painting, or like some people do.
No, I'm just gonna line these ends up.
A little off screen.
Yeah,
FYI.
I'm just trying to roll this into like a little.
So are you gonna just put a crimp end on the end of that?
Yep, that's why I'm trying to roll it.
You probably could put like a little dab of glue and it would keep it.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. You pull the lid off for
Yeah.
me. Thank you.
She's got really quiet. Deep in
Yeah.
concentration. Oh, Stephanie taught 2 classes at Bead and Button in 2004. That's back in the day. That's a year before we incorporated, Stephanie. So we would have been, would we have been at that Bead and Button? That might have been our first.
I'm only not touching it
First or
because I
second
really
show?
don't like the feeling of the glue sticking to my fingers. I find it uncomfortable.
What is Akijitsu? Is that some sort of martial art, Peggy? That sounds fun.
Okay, I got this kind of stuck together down here. I'm just gonna clip the end off so it's nice and tight. I'm gonna stick it in here.
I think there's maybe one bead shop in Boise that's an actual beads shop and not like a craft store as well. But who is this? Avonda? Avonda said there is not an actual bead shop in Amarillo, Texas. You have to just go to the craft stores if you want to pick up something local. I think that's, you know, one of the most fun things about this format is it's like having a bead show, and being able to interact with people on a regular basis, which was always so fun when we would do the demos. I remember at CHA one year we had like dapping blocks and blanks out, and everyone was really enthusiastic learning how to do it. And there was this other kind of fine jewelry artist that was selling his stuff there and was kind of like making fun of us for having like the wood tools and that kind of stuff, and was just kind of chagrined about how enthusiastic everyone was about it. But we're like, we think it's awesome that everyone was so excited and like really super into it and not like so buttoned up. So it was funny, like our different perspectives. I think like in jewelry making or any art, there should not be any gatekeeping.
Definitely not.
Or backseat driving. Which is what I do all the time.
Oh, so Peggy says a form of martial arts where you use the attacker's force against them. Cool.
Oh, it sounds similar to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because that's kind of what they do in that as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's do that again with the other one. So I figured out the method to get it to work.
Okay, so what's the trick?
So first we're just gonna string this through here, and then we'll get to our trick part.
So some of your packs might have crimp ends in it, but if they don't, you can pick them up on the website.
Or you can just tie it.
Or you can tie the ends, or like I figured out a really cool crimp technique where you use a jump ring or wire to wrap around the end.
Protein.
Keep it rolling.
Okay. So we're going to twist this nice and tightly. Okay. Then we're gonna glue. It doesn't matter as much if this end is frayed. Because we really want to get it right in here.
Peggy said it was fun dropping the big guys in the martial arts.
That's funny.
Oh man.
I am sure Ainsley could definitely, like, we took a kickboxing class together, and let me tell you, that girl packs a punch. Especially, like, really strong legs.
So
Holy
after I
cow.
added the glue in there, and this part's twisted, I'm just gonna clip off this frayed end.
She's like getting back to business while I'm trying to distract you.
Oh, I do that to Mackie all the time.
And then
Because I'm
I'm
reading
just
a
setting it in
Comment and then
here.
going on a tangent, right?
Yeah.
Setting it in here now, and it's nice and tight, and you don't have to worry about it as much.
Monica liked your technique there. She's
Yeah.
like, well, I'm creating, just my husband give me snacks.
Well, that's what Ben does. Constantly, he's putting food in front of my
Makes
face.
sense, right? Your hands are occupied, or
You
just
know,
having
he's
pee-pee.
learned through the years when I'm fed, I'm happy.
That's funny. I wish there were more bead store experiences like that, like Amanda's talking about.
There was before COVID.
I think even before that too, though, like the amount was waning. I think we're seeing like an online resurgence of bead crafting, especially because the 2000s jewelry is coming back into popularity. So you've got your beaded things.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love it.
now we're just gonna add a clasp and a
What do we
jump
have on here?
ring.
I'm gonna put the findings pack back on
Oh,
here
I
too.
would love to see that on you, Ames. Lisa,
This is super fun because this is just all our different variety packs.
Does it say findings?
Oh, I
Okay,
was thinking about it. You know what? In our findings variety pack, I think we will throw at least, I know there's gonna be clasps in it already, but I think I'm gonna make sure to throw the 12mm clasp in there.
Mm-hmm.
At least one, maybe two.
Make sure they get a good mix.
Well, I mean, they're getting a great mix, but
Yeah.
there's not always gonna be a lobster clasp
bigger
that'll
one,
drop
yeah.
in, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, we'll just make sure.
What do you think, guys? Do you want us to drop in a couple of lobster clasps?
Oh, Amanda likes your project. Says it's cute. Great job.
Good, thanks. Because this is just really on the fly designing. So
It's kind of fun to see what you can make from all these kind of themed things that go together
You
or
wanna
that they
know?
coordinate.
You want to know what one of my favorite things to do is? To design from my table mess. I love it.
Definitely.
I love just like, Mackie did that the other day. Oh my gosh, I've got to show you guys. I know she showed the little group. Hey Mackie, where's
Okay,
Mo's
I'm gonna put this
necklace
on
and
for you
design
guys.
Table scraps. Okay.
and this is just from all of the different things that we just did today. Do you want to take this other necklace off?
Sure.
Oh, and by the way, that this cuff that I have on, I literally forgot about it till just now.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
don't
ear
feel
cuff.
it
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my hair out because it's a little bit more difficult with the silk.
I'm kind of behind your phone.
You mean Mackie's phone?
Yeah,
You
her
guys
phone.
are going to be smelling onions from last night's Mexican food leftovers.
Yay.
We're not going out to eat because the weather's so yucky.
I'll just fix that so it's not distorting. Okay.
Ooh, that's so pretty. You could wear it as a choker or long like you did. I love that.
I'm just gonna go this way a little bit.
Yeah, scoochy.
Scooch around so we don't have the camera right in view. But that is how that came out with just like very quick pulling in, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different packs. And there's just still so much more stuff. So if you guys buy all those 4 packs, you have like infinite necklaces.
I'm just gonna make sure the backs
Or
of these
bracelets
are
even.
dry because it's been sitting there, but I want to show how these other pieces you made are drying.
Oh, and also while you're wiping those off, Ainsley, show what Mackie made from just the stuff that was sitting on her pile, on her desk for Mo.
Oh, I think she showed a little bit of these guys.
She did, but look how cute it is all hooked into a... Mo wears it. It's so cute. Sneak peek. Mackie made a grown-up version for a kit.
Aw.
I'm super excited about next week.
And then I'm just gonna pop this up close to you guys.
I'm just popping on all of these dried goodies and we'll pop the paint set back on.
How did they turn out? Ooh, super pretty. Now, Ainsley, how would you finish them out? Like the pieces that you painted, would you wear them as like earrings and maybe pair them with some beads or leather, or what do you think?
So for this one, these hoops, for some of them, I would do that faux technique, right? And I'd pop this on here, glue it, and do a faux stone with like really cool like backgrounds. They're dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dried off all the backs to make sure that, now they might be not like completely set, so don't be rough with them, but they're not gonna come off on your fingers.
Okay, that's all I cared
Yeah.
about. So I would just do like this,
Oh.
and towards the bottom, and I would do little faux stones in there.
Love that.
These ones I wouldn't do that same thing, and instead I would probably dangle some cute beads clusters
Love.
of some sort. There's not enough to
glow
do
in the
2
dark
clusters
I love the
in there.
leaf. What would you do with the leaf? Would you just keep going with the leaves?
The
on this
leaf,
one?
I would just be like,
Lori
yeah.
had a good question. She's wondering how much you would charge for this necklace.
Well, it's hand cold enameled, which that's what this is the process we're doing is a cold enamel process. So even though we call them paints, they are cold enameled. I think that would probably be like, you know, because it's not chain and it's silk, but the silk is amazing. What do you think? Like, 45, 55,
Yeah.
$55 probably.
Yeah, because this one has few elements in it.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like so totally what the heck do you have going on there on your mat? Oh
I know.
my, this,
Yes.
that.
Just wait, I need to pull it
And
up.
I'm only saying that for normal boutiques. Obviously,
Yeah.
bougie boutiques, it's crazy what you can charge. Like I like roll my eyes sometimes when I walk into bougie boutiques because I'm like, oh, I can make that. You know, but people want handmade things, and so you're talking $100 for the necklace, and
It's because of
it's
the
nothing.
location.
Yeah, and it's nothing for people that have money on.
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, so you could do this. You could also bend this into a bracelet and hang
I
all
would
those
probably
things.
do this, and then I'd also have some chain dripping down, like.
Oh yeah, you know what? We didn't put on our chain pack, did we? Do that yet?
No. Let's put on the chain pack.
See if I can find it.
The natural brass one or the chain cuts?
Natural brass, or we didn't feature we featured natural brass last time.
Yeah.
So how about we do the chain cuts?
Or we do both.
Well, here,
Just
we'll just
throw
show
'em both
both. So there's that one.
You don't have to pour them all out.
And then
I'm
I
not
don't know,
going to.
do we have a sample of the, oh, you have it in your hand.
Sitting
There
right
you
here.
go.
Right here.
And then this one.
Ainsley, you didn't eat very much of this.
I'm
Do you
going
need
to
more pro-
finish it, and I was about to ask for it in 1 second.
Yeah, do you want
He's
more
like, "I want
protein? You
another
want me to give you
bite."
some more chicken?
This has protein in it too.
Yeah, lox.
Salmon, smoked salmon.
Oh yeah, little like drippy droppy.
Oh, love. That'd be gorgeous. I love all your guys' different like takes on things.
So some layered. Obviously that looks pretty messy because it's not put together, but
I love that idea though.
You know what? You completely nailed this whole amazing. Oh, the only thing we didn't show is I could, if you want to, you can describe the assembly of this.
Oh yeah, give them a.
yeah.
It's so easy. There's like nothing crazy about it. Just one little tiny little
Ribbit
thing. No, you just
or full bend over.
you slip that through underneath and you curl that over, and that's it. That,
we
all the
remember-
rest is just assembly.
What's that one called?
Fern Frolic?
Okay.
You can go back to that.
So for this bracelet, we're just gonna take a look at the assembly. So you can see she glued right here. Let me just zoom in so that you get a nice good view. So she glued right here, but actually it's going through and underneath. So you'll slide under through this center gap of your leaf and do that first.
So you
Then-
attached it first and
Yeah.
then glued your
You
stones
are gonna
on.
bend it over, bend this little circle over,
Crimp it down.
and yeah, crimp it down, flatten it,
And that holds it.
and then you have 2 holes right here and here that you're gonna string it through.
Yep.
On
and
the
punch. Punch holes, string it through, and that is it.
And then
for
all
that
these are
assembly.
just glued on flat
And
backs.
then just, this is the kind of glue that you use, right?
Loctite is our glue that we've been using today.
Here's the earrings that
And
go with,
usually
and you
is.
can show that I glued on this flat back, and they all come with. All the stones come with everything you need.
And this is just glued on flat back. As you can see.
But again, you guys, for anybody who's new, we use this Loctite in our manufacturing process for all the majors and the people that we manufacture for, and it works.
It holds great.
Best thing we found. Better than jewelry.
Is there
And
anything
pieces.
that anybody wants to like have popped up back on screen to order? Just so before we end here, just in case you wanted codes, obviously.
Wait, one of our paints are glow in the dark.
No, they're just blacklight reactive.
Reactive.
So that means that like all the
I
neons
thought that was
under the
same
black
thing.
light,
Oh, you're
they
talking about glow in the dark.
yeah, I don't
Like actually glow in the dark.
right.
We haven't done that yet.
Mm-mm.
Before.
Right.
No.
So like they're all the neons and the day glows are blacklight reactive. So yeah, glow in the dark would be interesting.
Okay, findings kit is going up. Give me 1 second and I'll pop it up here for you.
So yes, to be more clear, some of our paints are blacklight reactive. We have not done a glow in the dark paint yet. That doesn't mean we're not going to. This means it's not on our radar yet.
I've got a request in for a red metallic. I want to do a phoenix wing.
Whoa. Hey,
But I don't know, Logan hasn't answered me about it yet, so I might have to do some prodding. You guys poke Logan and
Yeah,
and
everybody be like,
and bug
at
him.
Logan Flack. Put
Yeah.
in the request.
Sally would like you to also put up the fiber kits again.
Yeah, we should probably show both of them. We can
Yeah,
show.
I just put up the finding kit for Avonda.
And we can show these, this other color on screen too, since we worked with the other one so much.
And I don't see any rivets in here in this findings kit.
I actually
You may
think,
get some.
like, wouldn't these be really pretty with this piece that you've got laid out there? This color set with these kind of greens and peaches and oranges.
Yeah. Okay.
I said there will be sporadically, but don't count on it. So just rivets are cheap. Just go to the
Oh,
website and get
rivets?
some.
Yeah, they're most likely
Yeah.
not gonna. I mean, they're
few.
not heavily concentrated in here, and I'll tell you why.
They're heavier and they drop. to the
These
bottom.
are well that, and we haven't really sold them in a major outlet in a very long time.
Yeah, right.
Because they're more of an advanced kind of tool or finding.
Robin said, "Please, yes, red metallic." Well, in the
These
meantime,
like came
can
from
you
a barrel.
They did.
Yeah, like literally these came out of you guys had requested findings for the shop, so I called Doug and I was like, "What do you have for findings?" And he's like, "You mean this?" And he showed me this big like barrel of findings together.
Yeah,
So,
and that's what we're pulling them out
and
of.
that's where they're coming from. That's why we can sell them so reasonably, is because they are mixed. Okay, was there something else we needed? Did we show the Ember one?
Yes, I just did
Okay.
that.
That's it.
Anything else
Oh wait, can you
last
put the,
minute
can you put
popped
the
up?
fern, You already put the fern frolic kit up, right?
We did that. We just did that again when we were explaining it.
Yep.
So anything else anybody wants put up last minute before we end?
Maybe the blanks pack.
They're not requesting that.
Okay.
Though. I was just asking if
Yeah.
they had any like
Well,
requests.
the blanks pack is my favorite with this
Well,
set.
because I was just thinking because we had just done.
mirror
all of
thing.
Bindings, we have our bindings variety pack, Robin. Do you want me to pop it up back up there?
Yeah.
think it's variety pack and then, yeah.
Yeah, we figured that out.
So this one is the variety pack of findings,
So how
natural
many-
brass.
How many ounces come in that? 2 ounces.
That's-
no,
no, that's
the
not it.
chain. Which one is it?
1.5. 200 plus pieces. There's a lot.
Yeah. And it's super fun. And you know, that's gonna be like little to huge jump rings to lots of kinds of headbands. And I just stick them in a bowl. And then you can randomly
Yeah, just
pick
spread
from
them out.
I
And
love it.
Stephanie says her first order was rivets
really?
us.
Whoa.
Wow.
years ago.
I remember when we came up with that technique. We
Oh,
sent
solid brass. Let's pop that back up
and
there.
we developed them actually. There weren't this kind out there.
Here's the variety pack for the solid brass.
Oh yeah, and probably show a few of the kinds of things that they might get in there.
Oh yeah, love that one. Wow, guys, let's see. How long did you go? 2 hours? That's a good one for Friday.
Boop, boop.
I might steal that leaf.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I particularly like it with with all the
With
grains.
yes, with the riverbed mix.
Yes.
Me too.
Well, I love the way that that color turned out in the center of that leaf too.
Yeah. All right.
You wanna?
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody's been populating their comments. If you missed anything that we've popped on, it's all on the shop already, so you can just purchase it there. And we're gonna obviously just combine all your orders so it's packed up into one package. Yes, you can shop after the live. And even when this video ends, you can go back through the video and comment more if you would rather comment here to order your stuff. Or you can just go to the live shop.
Should we do the
VintageLiveShop.com.
tiny little fast
Oh, little preview.
sneak
You guys get a
peek?
quick drive-by sneak peek.
Oh my
Mackie's
gosh.
gonna give you the side eye when she
Oh, she
finds
doesn't.
out.
She's not
I
in
know.
here to stop you.
She can't stop me. She's eating. she's snacking. She's gonna go walk in here since you guys said that. Don't let her walk in here. Nothing. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this under. Ah! Okay, I lost the screen. So we'll just. I'm just gonna like. I'm just gonna show you that.
They're delayed, right? We'll get it quick before they
Yeah.
notice, right?
Okay, and these earrings. Okay, you guys are gonna see me doing this all
We're
behind
taking advantage of the delay.
Maybe just hold them up.
Yeah.
There you go. You can hold that.
We could probably go back out to the main screen, right?
Yeah, the big. Or she can show that.
Preview
This one I freaking love.
earrings.
And put this on. Mackie's bracelet is out of control.
Coming next week,
Bracelet.
guys. Make
This is
sure you
Wednesday.
join us for Wednesday.
in
Next
theaters.
Wednesday. And then this goes with the. These go with the necklace.
These pair with a necklace. These are amazing.
And there's more, but that's just a sneak peek of a couple things for Wednesday.
Plus, the paint set is out of this world, guys.
Yes. We're churning over here for you guys. We're churning like big time. We want to get you amazing things. Plus, Corey keeps sending us stuff, and I feel guilty if we don't use it because they go to so much work. Well, should we say goodbye?
Yes, let's say goodbye to everybody.
We can get in there like the three-headed monster.
I'll scooch over.
Good to talk to everybody. Mackie, are you coming in too?
Are you guys ending?
Yeah.
We're just going to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
goodbye.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.